Today is the D-Day, guys. Today is the day that the Supreme Court is going to pronounce their verdict on elections in 5 states in Nigeria. Before we go into the details of today's news, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe, like this video, leave your opinions in the comment section below as well. Please turn on the post notification bell so that you can be the first person to get notified whenever we upload a new video. Yusuf versus Gawuna. Fresh prediction reveals who Supreme Court will favor in Kano Gubernatorial Petition. Ahead of a most anticipated election verdict at the Supreme Court, the tension in Kano has reached a fever pitch. Some experts have given their views on the outcome of the imminent Supreme Court verdict slated for Friday, that is today, January 12. An attorney who spoke to Newsroom Nigeria said the verdict would favor the APC, while a public affairs analyst gave it to the NNPP. There is anxiety and tension in Kano State ahead of a much-anticipated Supreme Court verdict slated for Friday, January 12. Governor Yusuf of the New Nigerian People's Party, NNPP, hopes to get a favorable judgment at the Apex Court after back-to-back losses at the Election Petition Tribunal and the Appellate Court. On the All Progressive Congress APC camp, its candidate, Nasir Gawuna, is basking in confidence after securing victory at the Tribunal and Appellate Court. Reacting to the build-up of a much-talked-about imminent verdict at the Supreme Court, public affairs analyst and security expert Dr. Abubakar Sani describes it as a dicey situation that would be a hard nut to crack. In a chat with Newsroom Nigeria, he said, "Honestly, this is a hard nut to crack, but I believe judgment will be passed in favor of the NNPP's Abakabi, the incumbent governor. My simple message to the people of Kano is to embrace peace and accept whatever is the verdict of the Supreme Court, because there is no other platform for appeal after this judgment. So let them not allow anybody to lure them into violence because of the outcome of the verdict." Dr. Sani, however, noted that he wouldn't be surprised if the verdict were ruled in favor of the APC candidate. When asked his reason for such an assertion, he declined any further comment but maintained his initial stance. Meanwhile, rights activist and Nigerian Bar Association (NBA) Secretary, Ekpe Branch, Barrister Oladotun Azan, held a different view on the matter. He told Newsroom Nigeria that, in view of the circumstance of Kano's Election Petition Tribunal and and appeal court judgments, the Supreme Court will not decide otherwise, because the records of a polling unit's votes and genuinely recorded results must be the only valid results to be acknowledged. It stated that any form of unsigned results are mere fabrications that cannot be admissible in court as factual evidence. Barrister Azan also noted that the NNPP could not hold the Apex Court to ransom by threats and physical attacks. The lawyer advised Kano residents to accept the outcome of a verdict and understand that the rule of law has come into play. Meanwhile, the Kano State Police Command has issued a fresh security update into the build-up of a much-talked-about verdict. Ahead of the Apex Court's final verdict, the NNPP and the APC supporters have been urged to maintain law and order before and after the judgment is delivered. The warning is coming months after the appeal court upheld the sacking of Governor Yusuf and the declaration of APC's Gawuna as the winner of the state's 2023 elections. You all, what are your thoughts? Let's have them in the comment section below. Who do you think is going to be the winner finally? Because I think that, amongst all of the individual states tribunal that we have seen in months, the Kano State Tribunal has been the most talked about, apart from the presidential election, of course. The Kano State has been the one that have been, much talked about, because to start with, we had a tribunal that gave a judgment, and then on the other hand, when they released the CTC copy, we saw another judgment entirely. Then people started raising questions. People started, doubting that, what is happening here? How can your judgment be different from the CTC copy? What kind of error is this? Although, the tribunal defended themselves by saying it's a typographical error, but a lot of people still believe that, this is more than a typographical error. We also saw, a leaked WhatsApp chat from an alleged, WhatsApp group saying, the previous day before the judgment, already telling the members of the party that, don't worry, we have sent out the judgment. It's going to be in our favor. This is what we are expecting, even before the pronouncement of the judgment. So a lot of questions were raised, and Kano State has been tensed. We know that, the Red Cap boys in Kano State, they are a very strong follower of a governor and a very strong supporter of NNPP. Now my question is, even eventually, if the Supreme Court still goes ahead to declare APC Gawuna as the legitimate winner of the election, is Abba Yusuf, is he going to, step down jejely without a fight? That is, I doubt it, because this has been the most, like I said, the most talked about a tribunal election, and oh boy, I cannot wait to hear what the Supreme Court has to say. But you guys, I shall be bringing you updates on this matter. Like this video if you haven't done that, subscribe and all those good stuff. Thank you very much for always listening and watching. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.